How's it going, guys? So in this video I want to switch out those useless mirrors on my BMW F800R, and this is a 2015 year model, and I believe for throughout the years F800R had pretty horrible mirrors. Those mirrors actually vibrate pretty badly, and for the most part I can't really see much besides, or at least a large chunk of the view is blocked by my arm. So I bought some really nice looking OEM mirrors for Kawasaki Z1000, and this is also, I believe, from the year 2015, so same year models. The Z1000, I've had a Z1000 before and I had those mirrors and I absolutely love it, because you change the rotation, or you change the angles from inside and the outside stays the same, and they look very streamlined. And this is all metal construction. Even this part is aluminum, so pretty cool mirror, and they provide great visibility if I remember correctly, and that's why I bought those pair used. So now you can't really just switch out the mirrors, because the BMW, at least for this particular year model, had a very weird thread count. This is I don't know, m something times 1.5 thread count. So basically this thread is more coarse than the standard Japanese 1.25 thread width. And with that said, all you have to do, okay, if you are looking to upgrade your bike mirror, it doesn't have to be this particular model, because they all use standard thread 1.25 thread width. All you need is a converter. This one converts 1.5 of the male part that you could just put in here, and then on the top, the female part, you can insert a 1.25 thread width mirror, which is like nowadays the standard for all kinds of mirrors. So you don't necessarily have to get this particular model. You can get any other model of Japanese bikes, the mirrors that you like, or other bikes with 1.25, and that's the only thing you have to take into consideration on those BMW bikes with 1.5-inch thread width. And with that said, the removal process is going to be super simple. You pretty much just loosen the mirrors on top, and you put the adapter on there, okay, onto here to replace this top part, and then you put the new mirror on there. All right, it's kind of important, I didn't show you guys what the stock mirror looks like. On the top, it actually installs with a bolt right here, okay. You push this in here and you tighten this bolt to lock the mirror on the BMW bikes. Now it's very untraditional, because most other mirrors you would have a bolt on the top that locks with the bottom bolt. So again, very untraditional. And again, if you need to remove the whole assembly, use a 17mm socket wrench. Let's see if I can remove it with one hand, and the whole thing actually can be removed by doing this, okay. So that's your remove the mirror on the F800R, and it looks like 1.5 thread, because again it's a very coarse thread. I'm gonna put this one in to convert it into the 1.25, so I'm gonna be able to use this mirror. And this is the part number that you need, okay, to get this exact adapter from ramp mount, okay. And it's actually aluminum, so very lightweight. Keep that in mind. Don't over thread or over tighten. It's gonna damage itself, so keep that in mind. This is what the adapter looks like once it's mounted, okay. You need a 16mm socket. The stock one on the BMW is 17mm, so keep that in mind. 16mm for the new adapter, and you're just gonna tighten this to make sure it doesn't rotate around on the handlebar. All right, guys, so now you can see I am back inside my house, and I actually got stuck on the project replacing, or trying to replace, the F800R mirrors with my favorite mirrors from the Kawasaki Z1000. I showed you guys this little piece of adapter that I said is needed Now it turns out you can't really thread those standard 1.25 millimeter thread depth mirrors directly onto the RAM mount adapter. This is the 1.25 to 1.5 thread adapter. You cannot mount this on here without another adapter, which is 1.25 to 1.25, but in reversed thread order. So basically, this thing, once put in here, it's gonna reverse the thread. And what the issue was, I tried to put this mirror directly on here, 1.25 thread depth, and it doesn't fit. And that's because the thread was reversed. So besides the bottom part that I showed you, which is this part number, you also need to go on Amazon and get another 1.25 to 1.25 reverse adapter. So that will enable you to be able to put the mirror actually onto this adapter, and then this adapter goes into the 1.5 millimeter thread depth of the hole on the F800R. And that's why I want to show you this, during the installation, is you need a 1.25 reverse thread adapter on both of those. And that, with that, let's just try to put this on here and see if actually the thread would go in. All right, and now you see that this mirror was finally able to go in here, and then this thing goes in here. Now again, just to recap, you cannot directly connect the adapter to the mirror because you need a reverse adapter also installed. Okay, so that's the hard part. That's the hardest part. So one more look of the stock mirror looks like. Okay, I mean, they don't look terribly bad, but they just shake really, really bad. And this is what the thread looks like. So basically, I need to loosen the top and then pull this out and then loosen the bottom part. Okay, so this is like a very typical compared to the Japanese bike setup, which is very easy to remove. And modern day BMW's also changed to standard 1.25 thread count. So only on this particular bike that you need to do some sort of adapting to use different mirrors. Okay. And this is what both adapters put on the bike looks like. Okay. And the remaining thing to do is just threading the mirror onto the adapter plus adapter on the F800R. All right, so got the mirror installed and also got the cover put on the Z1000 mirrors. But this is generally how you're gonna replace the mirrors on a BMW with 1.5 millimeter thread depth, is with two adapters. One is 1.5 to 1.25 normal thread, and one is 1.25 normal thread to 1.25 reverse thread. So you need two of those adapters, and then you can put any 1.25 mirrors on your BMW that has a wacky mirror mount. I hope this helps you guys in figuring out on how you're gonna approach upgrading the mirrors on your BMW. And if you did find it helpful, please do hit thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I should have more BMW F800R maintenance videos coming out for you guys. So thanks again, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.